Hey, my name is Anthony Reyes, and this is my Proust questionnaire speech. So I'll start with the first question, which is, which quality do you admire most in a woman? And the quality that I admire most in a woman is a strong maternal instinct, and the reason for this is because when I was a kid, I spent a lot of time with my grandmother and my mom, and not so much with my dad. So the relationships I really um, cherished and valued from a young age were those with women who took care of me. So naturally, I developed a love for women who have that innate ability to care for somebody without having to um, not be themselves. If you were to die or come back as an animal or a person, what do you think you would be? Well, I think if I came back as an animal, I would come back as a hummingbird because I've learned a lot of different things in my life and done a lot of different jobs. And through that, I've learned that I really enjoy the spice of life and the variety that's provided to me through that. And it's not something that I would change. Um, Third question is, what do you value most in your friends? And without question, the thing that I value most in my friends is loyalty. And the reason for that is because if you do not have a loyal friend or you cannot trust them to be loyal, they might as well not be your friend. You're wasting your time with them. I've had so many friends who say, "Oh, yeah, I'm your friend," but when it really came down to it and I really needed them, they weren't there for me. How would you like to die? I would like to die on a beach listening to the waves. And the reason for this is because I was born and raised in South Florida. I love South Florida. I've always loved South Florida. And is I truly identify with the beach because I got to spend a lot of time there when I was a kid, and I couldn't think of a more peaceful place to say my farewell to this living world. What is your motto? My motto is mens sana in corpore sana, and this comes from a military high school that I attended my senior year of high school because I was kind of a wild kid. And what that motto means is a sound mind and a sound body. And ever since I went to school there, that concept has stuck with me and really, really cemented its value into my life. Who has been the greatest influence on me? Both my mother and my father have hands down been the greatest influence on me in my life. Um, I've learned a lot of hard lessons through my relationship with my mom and dad, and it's been really great as an adult to not allow the challenges that we faced in the past to limit us, and to really allow our relationships to flourish. What is your greatest regret? My greatest regret is never having learned how to play an instrument. My little brother actually plays the flute. He's second chair in the Florida Youth Orchestra. And I'm honestly really jealous. I wish I could have learned how to play an instrument like he could. And I'm sure one day soon I'm actually going to take that endeavor up. What is it? So, what is it you most dislike? The thing I dislike the most in people is when they neglect the children that they have. And the reason this really bothers me is because my daughter's mother kind of neglects her and doesn't treat her so well. So I take it very personally and to heart when I see somebody treating their child the way that I don't agree with. What is your favorite journey? My favorite journey was hands down the military. From basic training to going overseas to dealing with all the different types of people and atmospheres you have to deal with, it was hands down my favorite because I learned the most from it, not only about other people, but also about myself. And lastly, where would you like to live? I would love to live in Colorado because it's been my favorite state ever since I was a kid. I love the snow, I love snowboarding, and I just think it would be a really great place to live, like a vacation all the time. And this completes my Proust questionnaire speech.